is wrapped around it just like this. So when you click apply, you can see that here's your content and there's your picture on the left hand side. Okay, now there's something else that you can do. If you decide, you can move your pictures, move your content anywhere you want on the page. Okay, you can decide to move your content anywhere you want. You can move this content up, you can take this content and move it over to the left, um, just like that, and it's completely up to you. Okay, for the moment I'm going to push this button right here and I'm going to move the content down, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more images here. Now there's an image rotator, so you click on rotator, okay, and you go in and you choose your files. Now I have a number of files here in the image section, so I have this one and this one and this one and this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the control key and click on them and then click upload. What I'm trying to show you here is, number one, how empowered you are to do your own development and design. I'm also going to show you how you'll have complete control over these designs. Let's go in and let's just make sure that these specific files are the size that we want them. So let's go into the photo gallery settings, and I'm going to say, hey, we want these images uploaded as uploaded images. We don't want to change the size unless you want your image to be smaller or bigger. Be careful making them bigger because you'll stretch them a little bit. So you click on the upload image side, and then of course you can click apply, and that's going to apply the changes. And then when you click here, you'll get the full size of those images right there. And then of course, if you go down to the bottom, click apply, there's your image right there. Now what will happen with your image is it will rotate for you on the page. Okay, so that's a nice feature to have. You can either have images rotating here or both. You can have them rotating here. Now what I like to do when I'm working on a site is I'll click this edit page, open things up again, and I just start deleting things that I'm not going to use. I get rid of stuff that's just going to kind of fill up the page. If this is information that is about us and who we are and what we do, I want to make sure that what I add to the page is nice and clean content. Click on text, select the text box, and then let's see if we can paste our information in here. Obviously, again, that's not going to make any sense to you. Just pretend like that does make sense. There's your content, and then when you click apply, everything should be nice and clean. Now here's what's interesting. On the right hand side, you have, click edit page again, you have these sidebars. Sidebars are designed for you to put content. So this is also a store too. So in the store side of it, I may go in and add something to the store, and I can then add my store products down the right hand side. In this case, I don't have anything in the store yet, and I'll show you how to go in here and do that. But of course, so you get this search feature. This is all part of this section right here. So you have, you can disable this side, click apply, and nothing will show up on that left side as far as the store is concerned. So that's kind of nice. You have your search, you have your products. This is really, I mean, I know that traditionally someone would say, wow, a site building system for building my website, I'm not 100% sure that's the direction I want to go. But I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to do it. You can spend an hour with me on the telephone, and you can go in and direct the entire process and even if you don't know what you want, I can suggest certain things like, hey, let's get some pictures rotating here, or let's go into the design section and let's go in and change the page background. So we can change the page background of the site, or we can go into the design section here and we can click on layout properties. When we click on layout properties, again, we can change the size. We can go in and decide whether there are divided lines that are gray dots or black dots or whatever you want. We can decide what the shopping cart is going to look like. If you're creating a store with us, all you have to do is decide, what color you want it to be, or you can simply change the buttons. There's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of buttons in here, and you can decide that for your specific store, I don't know, here's the right color for you. And then you can click apply, and that will be the color of the buttons on your website. You can also change the color of the cart. So a little cart, color selector will pop up, and you can decide what color the cart's going to be. So we'll pick that color, and then we'll apply it again. Basically, everything's built in. Your hosting is built in. Everything that you need is built into the store, into this website. So let's go in and set up the store. Well, the first thing we have to do is we have to create a category. So we're going to add a simple category. This category may be bikes, for sale. And in fact, let's call this used bikes. Okay, so that's a top level product, and we're going to say this is used bikes, and then this is going to be used bikes 100 1001. Okay, so that's the product ID for that, and we're going to create that product. Now, every product that we add, okay, we're going to add it to the category of used bikes. So we'll go in next and we'll set up a product. And this one, what's a good used product for bikes? I say we go with, Russ Inglot. That's the name for a bike, right? And so we're going to give it the RUSS product ID 001. Okay, and then we're going to get a short description for it as well. At the moment, we're going to say bike. We're going to call a short description, and then we're going to get into a long description of the bike and what it does and how you can ride it. Okay, so we get into some details, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to set a price for it. This bike is $225. The sale price for it is $175 if it happens to go on sale. And if you're shipping it, the bike is actually going to be, maybe the bike is 50 pounds. I don't know. And then you're going to say it's on sale. It is taxable because it's only taxable maybe just to your specific area. So if you ship it to outside your city, there's no tax. But if you ship it within a certain zip code, I'm going to show you how you can make that taxable for your store so you're collecting the proper sales tax. But yet, most importantly, and people have no idea that they're doing this, you're not collecting tax for another city, and now that city comes after you for taxes that you've collected and that you have not paid. So anyway, check with your accountant on that. So new arrivals is a special offer, and right now we're not going to offer free shipping because $50 or 50 pounds of weight is a lot to ship for free. Okay, then what you can do is you can go in and let's save some images here of this bike, and let's load that in, right? So let's go here and we're going to select that, and we're going to choose here, and we're going to go get this bike, and we're going to open it up, right? So there's the bike, and then we click apply. So now that bike is here at the bottom. What we're going to also do is we're going to probably go with a little bigger detail. Let's go right back into our images, and I think this bike here is the one, and we'll click on that, and now we have two bikes images there. Okay, so there's all kinds of things we can do. This is product detail page layout. I would say it has the description along with the bike, or maybe the bike on top. Then you just simply click apply. So now that's your first product. So if you go back to the website here, and let's say on the front page of your shopping cart, right, we've made some changes there. Let's edit this page. It opens right up for us. Okay, I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to steal this content that's right here. Okay, and or better yet, let's grab some of the other content that we have, and basically this is a quick description of the bicycle. So we're going to click here, and we're going to say, view our new bikes, right? And then we're going to add some content, and then we're going to go to our image, my images, and we're going to grab the bike, and we're going to load that in. Now what's cool is that there's now on your front page there, right? Okay, but here's the cool thing. If you go into the layout section here, this is kind of what came with the website. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, we're going to get rid of that, clean that up a little bit. Told you I tend to do that often. I'll go in and I'll clean things up as quick as possible. Okay, now in this section I'm going to click add, and then I'm going to go to e-commerce, and then I'm going to go in and let's select a simple product, and this one's going to be used bikes. We're going to select that product, and guess what? There's the price of the bike. Let's collapse this. Okay, apply. There's the price of the bike. There's a picture of the bike, okay, and the description, along with the regular price. The price is on sale, and it's $50. And then, of course, there's the random. I mean, obviously, we can clean that up a little bit, but those are the random, buttons that we created. You have a wish list if you're logged in, so a person may be shopping on your website and add all kinds of different products to the basket, and maybe they'll come back, and when they log back in, it'll remind